What's up, YouTube? It's RS Mario, bringing you part 2 of my Smash Brothers coverage. Alright, so we're gonna jump right on into this. Competitive, custom moves and Smash Run. Alright, so from what I saw of Smash Run was awesome. Alright, Smash Run, basically, and whoever else you're playing with, either, you and human players, or even you and the computer, actually runs through a small course of enemies and items. And what you do is you basically, kill enemies in order to get items and pick up items from, other ways in Smash Run. And there are specific types of enemies. There are subspace emissary enemies, there are Kirby enemies, there are enemies from all over the Nintendo landscape. Like, I actually saw, while I was watching the Nintendo Treehouse stream, I actually saw them fight a Chandelure from Pokemon, and he was one of the bosses, and one of the bosses in Smash Run, and he would pop in, like a ghost at random times and throw fireballs at you. He had this one attack where he spins and makes like a fire tornado that comes after you and it follows you until it hits something else or it dissipates. It's pretty cool, man. Smash Run's pretty cool. You can die in Smash Run. You'll lose all your upgrades. But yeah, but the coolest thing about Smash Run is the items and things you get from it. In Smash Run, you pick up items that boost your abilities, before you go into battle. And now this can be awesome and it can be kind of broken at times because, like I'm gonna get into later with the customizable moves and things. The items that you get from Smash Run can actually remove some of the debuffs that you get from your customizable moves and from your customizable equipment. Which I'm gonna get into a little bit in a little bit later. But yeah, Smash Run's awesome. And even the computer can go through Smash Run. Now I don't actually know how smart the CPU is in picking items or whatever, or if it just runs through and just grabs as many items as possible. But yes, the CPU can go through Smash Run, and it will get boosts just like you from the items it picks up. Alright, so next we're going into customizable moves. And this is where it all gets pretty interesting. Alright, so customizable moves and equipment. I'm going to start off with equipment first. Customizable equipment basically is kind of like, think choice items from Pokemon. Alright, you know what your choice items, they increase your speed and either your special attack or your physical attack depending on which one you're holding. Alright, but on the downside, it decreases your, you can only use one move. Or the Macho Brace, where it increases the amount of EVs you get, but it decreases your speed. Same thing with all the other EV training items. Your customizable items, your equipment in Smash Brothers acts the same way. So there might be one like jacket that increases your your damage. No, it's one jacket that increases your defense, but it slows you down. There's another item, like some boots, that increases your speed, but it decreases your attack, or something like that, just to balance things out. Because, if you have an already fast character, and you put, like, the super speed boots on him, and it has all this other, he's going to be fast, and he's going to be able to hit. Just think of, like, somebody like Little Mac getting a speed boost. He's already fast on the ground, and he already hits super hard, and then you increase his speed even more. He goes from, kind of good to kind of broken. So, of course, Sakurai wanted his balance and everything, so he balanced it out by whenever you use these items, it has a good effect and a bad effect. So, but now with Smash Run though, it's all different. Now you can use your speed boosting boots on your Little Mac, which will decrease your attack, increase your speed, and then you can run through Smash Run and pick up mainly the attack items And that way, eventually, you can erase the buff, the debuff on your speed that you had with the item, and basically become super broken. Now will it be fun? Yeah, but is it going to be competitively viable? Probably not. Smash Run probably won't be in competitive play. Um, Let me see. Next, customizable moves. All right, customizable moves is just like what it sounds like. It's you can have different types of moves on your character. I think Palutena has like 12 different moves you can actually pick from. Same thing with the Mii's, have a bunch of different customizable moves, and I think other people have them too. I know Mario, the one that they always show is Mario and the Fireball. Um, that is customizable. It's pretty interesting, and it's kind of like the Naruto system. If you look at the Naruto fighting games like Ultimate Ninja Storm, you'll see you can actually add items and you can add moves to your character, and you actually unlock moves when you go through either the story mode or you go through other modes in the game. You can unlock moves and you can unlock equipment that you can use. Everything from ninja stars to kunai, different finishers, different regular moves. Think of the same thing in Smash. Except for, of course, the equipment, you can't actually throw it at somebody in battle like in Naruto, but the equipment is still there. It still affects your character. And, you can unlock special new moves for each character. I was actually watching one stream where a dude, it was the Treehouse stream when they beat the game and they beat the game with one character and unlock moves with another character. Pretty interesting. But yeah, so all in all, how does this affect the game? Well, it affects it like this. A lot of people were saying this is gonna break Smash meta. We're not gonna use any of this in the meta. Well, you actually can. There's actually a game that uses all these things in its meta game. Yep, and it's surprising too. It's called Pokemon. Alright, the Pokemon metagame is very similar to the Smash metagame in some ways now. I mean, because with Pokemon, it's not like you don't have one Pokemon. Each Pokemon doesn't have one set of moves that it has. It has an entire list of moves they can learn, and you can combine them into a 4-move set that works for you in any given situation or any given role that that Pokemon has to play. Same thing is going to work in Smash now. So if you have a character that you like to play at a distance, like say Palutena is a very distance-oriented character, you can actually play her at a distance, and you can strategize around that. So you can add like speed. It'll help you open up a gap between you and your opponent. You can dash really quickly. You probably won't need as much defense because the whole point of your character is to not get close. So you don't have to worry about defense. Worry about your attack and your speed. So this way you can avoid getting close because you don't have a lot of defense, and you use your speed to open the gap, and your attack will boost all of Palutena's already incredible distance-based attacks. Another one would be for if you're a close-up fighter. Now, if you're a close-up fighter, like say Little Mac, you might want to, use defense and attack. Why? Because Little Mac's already pretty fast because he's a close-up fighter. Now, being close-up, if you get close-up on somebody like Bowser or Ganondorf, who's also a heavy hitter, you're going to want that defense so, that heavy move doesn't knock you out of the arena. Because if it happens, you're going to die because, of course, Little Mac has no air game. Alright, so you want that defense to keep you alive longer so you can do those big hits. This sounds just like the Pokemon metagame. This sounds like, oh yeah, I want it. Well, it's not exactly like it, but I want extra defense, on my, slow bro so it can stay in longer. Or I want to use Assault Vest on my Armaldo, and then give it special attack so it can be a special tank and then kill stuff with a bunch of attack. It's a strategy. It basically means you have to think out your character, you know. And with Smash, instead of thinking out 6 characters, you're thinking out 1. That's pretty much the Smash. What this is gonna do to the Smash metagame. Now, some people are gonna like this, and some people aren't. One is gonna take some time. You're gonna have to practice with your character. You're gonna have to figure out exactly what role you want them to play. Do you want to be distance? Do you want to be up close and personal? What do you want to do with your character, and what is your character capable of? You know. Whew. All right. Yeah. So this is my coverage on the moves, or at least what I think about the moves and custom moves, custom items, and Smash Run. You know, look out for my next video, which is gonna be on the stages. Sometime today. Like, comment, subscribe.